As the sun dipped below the horizon on the evening of October 12, 1511, the majestic Flor de la Mar, a flagship of the Portuguese crown, set sail from the bustling port of Malacca. This vessel, a marvel of maritime engineering, was laden with an extraordinary cargo comprising gold, silver, and precious gemstones, a tangible representation of the wealth amassed during the age of exploration. Commanded by the seasoned captain Dom Francisco de Almeida, the ship embarked on its journey through the fog-laden waters of the Strait of Malacca, with Portugal as its ultimate destination. Yet, unbeknownst to all aboard, the Flor de la Mar was on the precipice of a fate that would shroud it in mystery for centuries, igniting speculation and intrigue surrounding its legendary treasure. By the year 1515, the Flor de la Mar had gained notoriety, not only for the immense wealth it carried but also for the perilous challenges it faced on the high seas. Historical records indicate that the ship was embroiled in numerous skirmishes against rival fleets and local pirates, all drawn to the glittering bounty it transported. Documents from the period reveal that under Almeida's command, the Flor de la Mar secured a staggering haul from the Malay archipelago, including a significant quantity of gold sourced from the Maluku Islands, known for their spice trade. This treasure was so vast that it was rumored to be capable of supporting the Portuguese Empire's ambitions for years, a fact that painted a target on the ship's back for those who coveted its riches. Disaster struck on November 20, 1511, as the Flor de la Mar navigated the treacherous waters off the coast of Sumatra. A violent storm descended upon the ship, described in detailed journal entries from crew members as waves that towered higher than the mast, accompanied by winds that howled like demons unleashed from the depths of hell. The vessel, overwhelmed by the ferocity of the tempest, sustained catastrophic damage, plunging the crew into a desperate struggle for survival. As the storm raged on, the treasure within the ship's hold, a collection of the world's most coveted riches, began to feel the grip of fate tightening around it, foreshadowing the tragic end that awaited. Accounts surrounding the ship's sinking vary, but by December 1511, the Flor de la Mar was officially reported lost. The remnants of the once mighty vessel were believed to have sunk near the island of Bintan, yet the precise location of the wreck remained elusive. In 1521, the first official attempts to locate the sunken treasure were recorded, driven by persistent rumors of the wealth that lay beneath the waves. A group of Portuguese divers undertook the daunting task of combing the waters, yet they returned empty-handed, their hopes dashed and their pockets still devoid of gold. The legend of the Flor de la Mar was just beginning to take root in the annals of maritime lore. As the years turned into decades, the story of the Flor de la Mar transformed into a captivating tale, becoming an integral part of maritime folklore. By the late 16th century, whispers of its riches had spread across Europe, igniting the imaginations of scavengers and treasure hunters who flocked to the region, eager to unearth what centuries of storms and the depths of the ocean had concealed. In 1602, an expedition led by a Spanish captain attempted a salvage operation, meticulously documented in a series of letters that lamented the loss of the Flor de la Mar. These letters emphasized not only the treasure's monetary value but also the cultural significance it held as a symbol of ambition, exploration, and the human spirit's relentless quest for fortune. The mystery of the Flor de la Mar persisted into the 19th century, capturing the attention of the British Empire. Reports from British naval officers stationed in the region suggested that the wreck could still be located, buried beneath layers of sand and sediment. In 1825, a group of wealthy investors funded an expedition aimed at uncovering the lost treasure. However, despite their efforts, the results remained inconclusive. While they unearthed ancient ship artifacts and remnants of cargo, the glittering treasure that had become the stuff of dreams remained tantalizingly out of reach. The 20th century marked a resurgence of interest in the lost treasure of the Flor de la Mar. In 1964, a team of divers, equipped with modern technology, embarked on a mission to locate the ship. Their expedition was fueled by legends of a hidden treasure that could potentially be worth millions today. Although they identified a wreck site that matched the descriptions of the Flor de la Mar, attempts to recover the treasure were thwarted by harsh ocean conditions and the intricate legalities surrounding the salvaging of a historic wreck. Each failed attempt only added to the mystique surrounding the legendary ship. Amidst the advancements in underwater exploration, new documents surfaced that intensified speculation regarding the ship's final resting place. A manuscript penned by a Portuguese historian in 1970 proposed a daring theory that the Flor de Mar may have been scuttled intentionally by its crew, a desperate strategy to prevent the treasure from falling into enemy hands. This revelation opened a new chapter in the narrative of the Flor de Mar, suggesting a deeper story of sacrifice, loyalty, and the lengths individuals would go to protect their hard-won fortunes. As the years dragged on, the treasure remained tantalizingly out of reach. In 1999, the Malaysian government initiated its own treasure hunt, seeking to capitalize on the enduring legend of the Flor de Mar. This effort yielded a wealth of artifacts, including navigational tools and remnants of the ship's structure, yet still no treasure was uncovered. The search reignited public interest and sparked debate over the ethical implications of treasure hunting versus the preservation of archaeological heritage. The lines between history, myth, and the pursuit of wealth became increasingly blurred. Today, the fate of the Flor de Mar and its famed treasure remains an unresolved knot in the annals of maritime history. While countless expeditions have sought to uncover what lies beneath the waves, the question lingers: what truly happened to the vast riches that once filled the ship's hold? Each dive into the depths of the ocean uncovers more questions than answers, leaving the mystery intact and the allure of the treasure stronger than ever. As we piece together the timeline of the Flor de Mar, we discover not only a tale of loss but also a reflection of humanity's relentless pursuit of fortune and the untold stories that lie beneath the surface. The legacy of the Flor de Mar continues to inspire treasure hunters, historians, and adventurers alike, each drawn to the siren call of a lost world where dreams of wealth and discovery collide with the unforgiving nature of the sea. In the early 2000s, interest in the Flor de Mar surged again as technological advancements in underwater exploration emerged. The introduction of remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and advanced sonar mapping capabilities allowed researchers to survey deeper and previously inaccessible areas of the ocean floor. In 2001, an international team of marine archaeologists collaborated with local divers to explore potential wreck sites identified through satellite imagery and oceanographic data. Their efforts led them to a promising location near the Strait of Malacca, where they discovered several artifacts that bore the hallmarks of 16th-century Portuguese maritime culture, including ceramic shards and metal fittings. In 2006, a significant breakthrough occurred when a team led by renowned underwater explorer Drive Jonathan Reyes announced the discovery of a shipwreck off the coast of Pulau Bintan, Indonesia, which they believed to be the Flor de Mar. The wreck, lying at a depth of around 50 meters, exhibited characteristics consistent with the design of ships from the era. Initial dives revealed remnants of cannons, ship timbers, and a large quantity of ballast stones, indicating that it was indeed a merchant vessel. However, despite extensive excavation efforts, the precious cargo was not found, leading to further speculation about its fate. The timeline of discoveries continued into 2010 when a local fisherman reported finding gold artifacts on the seabed while diving for fish near the same area where the wreck had been located. This claim sparked a renewed frenzy among treasure hunters and archaeologists alike. Subsequent expeditions to the site, however, yielded mixed results. While some gold coins were recovered, many were identified as being from different shipwrecks or later periods, complicating the narrative that the treasure of the Flor de Mar had been uncovered. In 2014, the Malaysian government, recognizing the potential historical significance of the Flor de Mar saga, established the Flor de Mar Heritage Project, aimed at preserving the maritime history of the region while regulating treasure hunting activities. This initiative brought together historians, marine archaeologists, and conservationists to create a framework for exploring the wreck and its surroundings. The project emphasized the importance of documenting and preserving cultural heritage over the extraction of valuables. As part of this project, a comprehensive underwater archaeological survey was conducted in 2016, utilizing state-of-the-art technology such as 3D mapping and underwater drones. During these surveys, researchers documented several sites believed to be related to the wreck of the Flor de Mar. Notably, they identified a nearby anchor site with remnants of a large anchor, which further reinforced the theory that the ship had indeed sunk in this vicinity. In 2018, the team released a detailed report outlining their findings, which indicated that while they had not located the treasure itself, they had made significant progress in understanding the context of the ship's journey and eventual sinking. Among the artifacts collected were navigational compasses, trade goods, and pottery that dated back to the time of the Flor de la Mar's voyage, offering valuable insights into the maritime trade routes of the 16th century. The report also highlighted a critical piece of evidence: a series of maps and historical documents from Portuguese archives that detailed the ship's expected route and cargo manifest. This documentation suggested that the Flor de la Mar had been carrying not only gold but also spices, textiles, and other valuable commodities, heightening the stakes for future explorations. As the years passed, the mythos surrounding the treasure continued to grow, fueled by documentaries, books, and news articles that romanticized the quest for lost riches. In 2020, a documentary aired that chronicled the various expeditions and theories surrounding the Flor de la Mar, reigniting interest from both amateur and professional treasure hunters. The show's airing coincided with the 500th anniversary of the ship's construction, drawing attention to its historical significance and the ongoing quest for its treasure. More recently, in 2022, a new wave of treasure hunters equipped with cutting-edge diving gear and underwater excavation tools set their sights on the Flor de la Mar once again. This group, known as the Oceanic Explorers, claimed to have acquired new sonar data that pinpointed a specific location near the previously identified wreck site that they believed could lead to the treasure. Early reports suggested that their dives had uncovered several intriguing artifacts, including what appeared to be gold ingots, further complicating the narrative of the treasure's fate. However, the Oceanic Explorers faced criticism from the academic community, who argued that their activities could disrupt the delicate underwater ecosystem and potentially destroy invaluable archaeological information. This ongoing tension between treasure hunting and historical preservation remains a contentious issue, highlighting the ethical dilemmas inherent in the pursuit of lost treasures. As we move forward, the legacy of the Flor de la Mar continues to evolve. The ship's story serves as a reminder of the intersection between history, ambition, and the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of our oceans. With each new discovery, the allure of the treasure grows stronger, leaving us to wonder if the riches of the Flor de la Mar will ever be reclaimed or if they are destined to remain a tantalizing mystery for generations to come. As we conclude our exploration of the Flor de la Mar, we are left with a profound understanding of its enduring legacy. The ship, once a vessel of immense wealth, now symbolizes the complex interplay between history and human ambition. The ongoing quests of treasure hunters, like the Oceanic Explorers, serve as a testament to the allure of the unknown, but they also raise crucial questions about preservation and respect for our underwater heritage. Each dive, each sonar scan, brings us closer to unraveling the mystery of the Flor de la Mar, yet it also highlights the ethical responsibilities we bear in our pursuit of history. Will the treasures of the Flor de la Mar ever see the light of day, or are they destined to remain buried beneath the waves, a reminder of the past? The answers may be elusive, but the fascination they inspire is undeniable. As we continue to delve into the depths of our oceans, let us remember the stories they hold and the lessons they teach us about our shared history. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, consider subscribing to our channel for more intriguing tales from history, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Together, let's keep the spirit of exploration alive.